is News 3 Now at 10.
Thank you for joining us. There is a chance tonight for some more accumulating snowfall that may impact the morning commute.
But when it comes to how much snow we can get, there is a sharp cutoff depending on where you live. Let's get a closer look at the specifics here. Meteorologist Gary Canalti in the Weather Center. He has the very latest. Gary?
Well, Eric, actually, I'm out in the backyard patio, and I'm watching just a few flakes of snow come down right now. We have a little bit of a dusting on the patio, but you can see the snow has been pushing in from the south and west, but not all of that across southern Wisconsin is reaching the ground. In fact, as we zoom in, you can see the snow looks like it's pretty widespread, but really it's areas south and west of Madison that are starting to see the snow. Notice the visibility down to 3/4 of a mile in Mineral Point and in Dubuque, Iowa, and 1 mile in Platteville. But Madison still reporting a 10-mile visibility. Monroe about a 5-mile visibility, so the snow is just starting to reach the ground there. Relative humidities tell the story. The air is still kind of dry from Madison on toward the north and east. Over southwestern Wisconsin, those humidities start getting closer to 100%. That's where the air gets saturated and the snow can start reaching the ground. Winter weather advisories are in effect until noon on Tuesday for Dane County. They've also been extended northward into Columbia and Dodge County, but really it's the far southern portions of those counties that might be most impacted. Right now we're looking at about 1 to 3 inches of snow north of Madison, 3 to 6 inches from Madison southward, with the heaviest amounts down toward the Illinois state line. That dry air has cut into some of the snow amounts a little bit, so we just adjusted them southward a tad. Right now temperatures are right around 20 degrees. In fact, those readings will hold steady or even rise a little bit overnight. Wind chills, though, are in the single digits because of brisk winds that could cause some problems with blowing snow in some of the rural areas later on tonight and tomorrow morning. So look for occasional snow overnight. That will start tapering to flurries from west to east tomorrow morning. By late afternoon, we actually could see a few breaks in the clouds. Tomorrow's high temperature at 25 degrees. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes some more snow potential as we head toward next weekend.
In preparation for tonight, a handful of cities have declared winter weather emergencies. They are Beloit, Clinton, Janesville, Stoughton, and the village of Marshall. All of them are currently in effect. For specifics on each of them, we have that information on our website, channel3000.com.
And the Streets Division says more than 24 plow trucks are ready to head out should any snow start to pile up. If that happens, the trucks will start by circling the main thoroughfares until the snow comes to an end. They say as of now, it's uncertain whether a citywide plowing effort will in fact even be needed. We have a crew on the roads right now. News 3 Now photojournalist Brian Mesmer is live. He's in Rock County. And Brian, what are you seeing right now and where are you exactly?
Hi, Eric. Yeah, I'm in Beloit. I'm on 3990 heading north and west. And literally, the snow just started hitting the ground 5 minutes ago, and it's coming down pretty heavily now. It's not quite sticking on the roads yet, but it probably won't be long. And it's windy. It's blowing around pretty good. And you can pretty much travel like right here during the construction. It's 60-mile-an-hour speed limit, and there's no problem going that fast right now. So, yeah, it just started hitting the ground, and it's actually coming down pretty good right now.
All right, Brian, sounds good. Giving us an update, and we'll see how that turns out down in Rock County. And as always, for all your weather information, local information on the go, be sure to download our First Warn Weather and Traffic app, available right now in your app store. New tonight, the iconic Lady Liberty won't be on Lake Mendota this winter. It's one of the many COVID-19 related changes the Wisconsin Union is making to its annual Winter Carnival. Instead of the large inflatable, the Union will instead hold a Winter Lady Liberty DIY contest. It's encouraging people to create their own Lady Liberties and take a picture tagging the Wisconsin Union on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. This year's carnival will run from February 3rd until February 7th. For a full list of changes, you can go to channel3000.com.
The Department of Health Services has confirmed 13 new COVID-19 related deaths today, as well as 50 new hospitalizations. State and county health officials also recorded just over 1,000 new cases today, which is below the current 7-day average of about 1,600. Well, today is the first day that people ages 65 and older can start receiving the vaccine. Local healthcare providers such as UW Health, SSM Health, and Unity Point Health Meritor are reaching out to patients who are eligible. A reminder reminder, all three of them are asking people not to call them and ask when they can get vaccinated. They say the clinics will reach out to you when it is your turn.
Pharmaceutical giant Moderna says it believes its coronavirus vaccine protects against the new variants of the virus, first identified in the UK and South Africa. In a release today, Moderna said 2 doses of the vaccine should protect against known variations that have emerged. According to the company, the variant first spotted in the UK had no significant impact on the vaccine's effectiveness. Students returned to class at the UW today for the start of the spring semester. In a last-minute change, students who live on campus will now need to be tested at least once every 72 hours in order to gain access to certain buildings on campus. Under this change, students will no longer have to set up appointments to get tested. Instead, the university is now using a drop-in format at 14 different testing locations on campus. On the same day as students return, the community COVID-19 testing sites at UW system campuses throughout the state are being extended into the spring. System President Tommy Thompson making that announcement today. However, it's not clear exactly how far into the spring those testing sites are scheduled to run. We have information on those locations and how to sign up at channel3000.com.
The White House says Vice President Kamala Harris will receive her second dose of the coronavirus vaccine tomorrow. She received her first shot live on national television in late December. The vice president is urging Americans to get the vaccination and said it is quick, safe, and relatively painless. Former President Donald Trump will be tried for impeachment by the Senate for a second time next month. Mr. Trump is facing a single charge that he incited the attack on Congress. The House of Representatives officially delivered an article of impeachment to the Senate this evening.
Wherefore, Donald John Trump, by such conduct, has demonstrated that he will remain a threat to national security, democracy, and the Constitution.
The move automatically triggers a second Senate trial for the former president. Tomorrow, senators will be sworn in as members of the impeachment court. The trial is scheduled to begin the week of February 8th. Many Republicans have come out in opposition to the trial already, including Wisconsin Republican Senator Ron Johnson. New tonight, more than 550 Wisconsin National Guard troops who were deployed to Washington, D.C. earlier this month have now returned home. The contingent of Wisconsin troops, known as Joint Task Force Wisconsin, integrated with approximately 25,000 other National Guard troops from all 54 states and territories to assist with safety and security efforts for the 59th presidential inauguration.
The Wisconsin Medical Society is opposing a Republican-authored resolution in the legislature looking to overturn the statewide mask mandate. The state Senate plans to vote on the resolution tomorrow. The Assembly, also in session tomorrow, has not said if it will vote. The Board of Directors for the Medical Society voted Saturday to support a continuation of the mask mandate Governor Evers issued and oppose the GOP resolution. President Biden is looking to give U.S. manufacturers a boost to help stimulate the economy during the pandemic, while conversations with Congress are ongoing about a new massive relief package. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
President Biden signed an executive order to help ensure federal agencies buy more goods and services from U.S. companies.
We can never again be in a position where we have to rely on a foreign country that doesn't share our interest in order to protect our people during a national emergency. We need to make our own protective equipment, essential products and supplies.
The president's action seeks to close loopholes, updating how much of a product needs to be produced domestically for it to be considered made in America. The announcement comes as the administration is ramping up efforts on several fronts to combat the pandemic. Top White House aides met virtually with a bipartisan group of senators Sunday to discuss Mr. Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan.
Time is of the essence. And I must tell you, I'm reluctant to cherry pick and take out 1 or 2 items here and then have to go through it again.
Some senators want more details and say their top priority is distributing the vaccine quickly.
President Biden remains focused on his goal of 100 million vaccinations in the first 100 days of his presidency, but it's unclear how many vaccine doses are in the federal supply.
I think we may be able to get that to 150. 1.5 million a day rather than 1 million a day.
As the virus continues to mutate, the Biden administration also announced plans to reinstate a travel ban on more than 24 European countries and Brazil and add a new ban on South Africa. Under the new restrictions, all international travelers must provide proof of a negative COVID test within 3 days of traveling to the U.S. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the White House also says it'll hold public health briefings with members of its COVID-19 response team at least 3 times a week beginning on Wednesday. Another executive order signed today by the president reverses his predecessor's near ban on transgender service in the military. The order prohibits discharging qualified trans personnel or denying re-enlistment or continuation of service on the basis of gender identity. An estimated 15,000 service members identify as transgender.
Pennsylvania Avenue. The Bidens' 2 German Shepherds, Champ and Major, joined the first family in their new residence, the White House, yesterday. It's a return to the tradition of presidential pets. President Trump and his family did not bring pets to the White House. Former White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders plans to run for governor of Arkansas. She made that announcement in an 8-minute video on Twitter today. She's no stranger to role of the state's leader. Her father, Mike Huckabee, served as Arkansas governor. The current governor, Asa Hutchinson, is reaching his term limit.
Also today, the Biden administration says it's exploring ways to speed up the release of $20 bills featuring abolitionist Harriet Tubman. President Obama first initiated that move back in 2016, but the Trump administration said it would be delayed for several years because of technical issues. A spokesperson for the Treasury Department confirmed the agency is exploring ways to resume putting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. And still to come tonight, some renovations may soon be coming to a city golf course, plus how you can help with the completion of a multi-year project at one of the most popular state parks in Wisconsin. Stay with us.
Dear all-wheel drive, I'm your new co-pilot. Camry, safety's the name of our game. Steady Camry all-wheel drive.
Right now, you can lease a new 2021 Toyota Camry for $239 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
My wife had a tough week at work and she needed a break. I stopped by Quick Trip and they say, I want to surprise my wife with a special dinner. And the Quick Trip lady was like, our take-home meals are freshly made and absolutely delicious. I recommend the fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. And I'm like, sign me up. Upon arriving home, my wife says, wow, what's the occasion? And I'm like, just you. And she's like, looks like someone's getting dessert. Bless you, Quick Trip.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
The modern farmhouse look is here to stay, and we have it for less at Slumberland Furniture. Start out with neutrals. Use a beige or light gray sofa as your base to build on. Next, mix and match metals and wood. Try adding contrast by using light with dark. Finally, add home-style pillows and unique farmhouse accessories. Play around and have fun. Get your current look for less at Slumberland Furniture.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
What you see is important to you. How you see is important to us. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see.
Dear all-wheel drive, I'm your new co-pilot. Camry, safety's the name of our game. Steady Camry all-wheel drive.
Right now, you can lease a new 2021 Toyota Camry for $239 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Tuesday morning, with sports on pause for a lot of schools, we'll look at the big impact it's having on student athletes.
And what a Biden administration means for the economy and your bottom line. Join us between 4:30 and 7 for News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. The board in charge of decorations at the state capitol has voted to create a committee to study the prospect of placing a statue of L. Phillips on the grounds. Phillips was Wisconsin's first black Secretary of State, among many other firsts. The subcommittee will work with a community task force and state officials on a proposal for the $241,000 statue. However, the board did not vote on whether to actually build the statue.
Apple is warning customers that its new iPhone 12 could interfere with certain medical devices, including pacemakers. The notice published on Apple's support page specifically warns users about magnets inside all 4 iPhone 12 models, as well as MegaSafe charging accessories. In the update, Apple recommends keeping iPhones more than 6 inches from the medical devices or 15 inches apart when wirelessly charging. A celebrated golf entrepreneur and course developer is offering his expertise to a Madison course. Michael Kaiser currently lives in Madison and is offering to fund renovations at Glenway Golf Course. The goal is to not only rebuild 8 of the 9 greens, but Kaiser wants to make it more progressive and architecturally different than what we expect from a typical course.
But some initial ideas we have are, we think it's possible to get a walking trail that would navigate a significant part of the course and not put people in harm's way, that would be available all the time.
Before anything is official, the Board of Park Commissioners and the City Council will have to look and vote on the proposal.
Construction is mostly complete on the new Eagle Tower at Peninsula State Park in Door County, and in the coming months, it's expected to be open to the public. Now, a nonprofit group is offering a chance to preserve new memories of the park. Eric Peterson reports.
The new Eagle Tower stands 60 feet tall and has a connecting ramp which winds 850 feet through the surrounding woods. It replaces the original structure, which was found to be unsafe and torn down in 2016.
So many people have such great memories of the old tower and the time that they spent there with their family, and they have this fond memory of standing here looking out over the water or just looking out over the surrounding scenery.
Friends of Peninsula State Park business manager Steve Strusley says the group helped pay for this project, which is expected to open to the public in late spring. Now they're offering about a dozen commemorative benches similar to this one for those to honor and preserve those memories.
We're going to have 2 at the base of the tower looking out over the water, and the gift levels range from $5,000 on the path to $10,000 at the kiosk to $20,000 in front of the tower.
In addition to the benches, commemorative bricks ranging from 250 to 450 will be offered at the new Nature Center, and metallic plaques will be available at the Nicolay Beach Shelter Tribute Wall. Friends Group President Chris Holisek says the money will go toward improvements at Peninsula, like new building projects and other items like picnic tables and fire rings.
When anybody gives a donation to the Friends of Peninsula State Park, the money stays in the park, and we really like to spend the money on enhancements for the park that everybody can enjoy no matter who comes to the park.
That was Eric Peterson reporting. The benches are expected to be put in place later this spring.
Well, check out this video from the famed Red Rocks State Park in Sedona, Arizona. That is snow that you see there in the desert. Certainly something you do not see very often. Regardless, snow or no snow, Sedona is absolutely beautiful, but we are in for some snow ourselves. Scary.
Yeah, just starting to get it. It is really taken a long time to get going, and I'm a little hesitant, but I'm kind of cutting back just a tad on the snow amounts, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. First, 3 things you need to know. We've got occasional snow in the forecast overnight into tomorrow. Now, the snowfall amounts, we've talked about this for the last few days. There's a sharp cutoff on the northern edge. Perhaps 6 inches down toward the Illinois state line, maybe 1 inch just north of Dane County. You get north of the Dells, probably nothing up there. So a sharp cutoff in the northern part of our viewing area. Cold weather moves in for Wednesday and Thursday with high temperatures only in the teens to around 20 by Thursday morning, down to around 0. Not as cold Friday, temperatures back in the 20s. And then we have another weather system that we're watching for the weekend with the potential for accumulating snow from late Saturday afternoon into Saturday night and Sunday. Some of that could be mixed with a little rain early on Saturday. Now you can see if you look at the radar, you'd say, hey, it's snowing pretty much over all of southern Wisconsin. But the problem is that a lot of that is not reaching the ground. The radar beam is showing the snow aloft, but it's not making it all the way down to the ground because we've got some dry air. But it is starting to do that over southwestern Wisconsin. Notice visibility 3/4 of a mile in Dubuque, Iowa. We saw visibilities around a mile in Mineral Point and Platteville. But notice Dane County Regional Airport still at 10 miles. So if it's snowing, it's just a couple of flakes that are coming down. Farther to the south, those visibilities definitely in the 1 to 2 mile range. So the snow is falling there. Parts of Iowa have already received around 5 inches near Iowa City. That area could end up with about 9 to 12 inches. But notice that sharp cutoff across southern Wisconsin. The heaviest snow just south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. The amounts cut off pretty quickly north of Dane County. Winter weather advisories actually have been expanded to the north into Columbia and Dodge County, but mainly it's the southern portions of those counties that will see the most accumulation. Winter storm warnings in effect south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line this through tomorrow morning. Now on future track, that northeasterly wind flow has been eroding away at the snow, but eventually it'll make its way northward. So by tomorrow morning, most of the accumulating snow will be starting to wind down north and west of Madison. By late afternoon, it'll be gone. And in fact, we'll be looking at some breaks in the clouds that could allow temperatures to drop to around 10 degrees by early on Wednesday morning. Wednesday winds will be out of the north, high temperatures only around 20. And then as we clear out for Wednesday night into Thursday, we could be looking at temperatures around 0 by early on Thursday morning. Then the clouds start moving back in as we head toward Friday. The winds shift around to the south, and the temperatures actually get back into the 20s. So again, winter weather advisories in effect until noon tomorrow for Dane County, Columbia, Dodge counties, Jefferson County, and everything to the south. Toward the Milwaukee area, winter storm warnings are in effect for higher snow totals. Occasional snow overnight. Temperatures nearly steady in the lower 20s, 1 to 4 inches by morning. Heaviest amounts down toward the Illinois state line. And then we'll add another inch or two to that tomorrow morning before the snow tapers to flurries. High temperature 25, but nearly steady temperatures through the day. Future track, again, that snow by 2 a.m. covering much of southern Wisconsin. By 6 a.m. starting to wind down north and west of Madison. By 10 a.m. Just down to some scattered snow showers and flurries, and then gone by late afternoon. 1 to 3 inches from southern Columbia and Dodge counties into northern Dane County. 3 to 6 inches south of Madison. 7 to 10 day forecast. Cold for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday we start warming up. Some snow Saturday afternoon into Sunday. Light snow into Monday, and another storm system for the middle of next week. Pretty active weather pattern. We'll have to watch out for accumulating snow from all three of those systems.
All right, Gary, thank you very much. Just ahead, sports saving is best for last. One player in the NFC Championship game whose performance had Aaron Rodgers saying he was proud. We'll have that story just ahead. Zach has sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When you pay extra for a turbocharged engine, you might feel the need to show it off. But if it comes standard, you might not. Quick call or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the sporty, driver-inspired 2021 Jetta S for just $199 a month.
Right now, join Planet Fitness for no enrollment. $10 a month, no commitment. 2020 is over. Make your move today with tons of variety in our clean and spacious clubs. And spread out while you work out with cardio distancing and our new crowd meter. Plus, use our app to get moving anywhere. Your fitness is essential. Join for no enrollment, $10 a month, no commitment. Hurry, this deal ends January 27th.
5 Madison area locations. Sign up for $10 a month. Stop in today.
These days, Social Security is denying more disability claims than ever. If you can't work, it can be harder to win benefits. I'm attorney Don Becker. Now more than ever, you need an experienced disability lawyer. For over 30 years, my firm has helped people win benefits. Disability law is all we do.
The Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
So I can get the latest phones free with no hidden requirements?
Yep. And do I have to get the most expensive plan?
Nope. No plan restrictions.
Okay, but we have to trade in our phones.
Right?
Right?
Nope. Keep your phones.
Did you say free phones?
Yep. The latest phone's free for you.
Okay.
Switch to US Cellular and get the latest 5G phones free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
This does not look like a discount sofa.
It's not. Everything I sell is quality furniture, and I give you a discount. Bob's discount.
Interesting. I'll remember this for as long as I live.
Bob, you look so young.
Do you remember?
It's not discount furniture. It's quality furniture at a discount. Bob's Discount.
Get Bob's Discount! Only at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Pick and Save, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Your family has a wide range of personalities, and so does ours. Meet the Volkswagen family of SUVs. Click, call, or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the spacious and refined 2021 Atlas SE Tech 4 Motion for just $439 a month.
Last year, Nate Reavers had his best season in the red and white, averaging 13 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. But so far during his senior season, those numbers are down. In 9 Big Ten games, he's scored in double figures just 3 times. 10 points against Nebraska, 14 versus Indiana, and on Saturday, he did it again against Ohio State. And that performance is one the Badgers are hoping that brings the old Reavers back for good.
They're saying this team needs me to, play at a high level to, really help us out and win some of these games. So it's been a, tough year, obviously, personally, and just want to start, playing harder, playing more energy for this team.
I think it's a good sign for us because we need him to continue to take steps forward and get back to, the Nate Reavers he can be.
With that loss to Ohio State, Wisconsin dropped 4 spots in the AP poll to 14th. The Badgers are one of 6 Big Ten teams ranked this week. Michigan claims the top spot in the conference at number 4. Gonzaga, Baylor, and Villanova round out the top 3. The best way to describe Marquez Valdez-Scanling's season, a roller coaster. He'd have some really big plays and then really big drops, and then there was that fumble in overtime. But in Green Bay's biggest game of the year, MVS saved his best for last, catching 4 passes for 115 yards and a touchdown. And maybe the most important thing, 0 drops to close out his 2020 on a high note.
And I'm just really proud of him. He's had such an interesting year. I think it's been a good year of growth for him as a person. And that's what I'm most excited about for him as a friend. I told him before the game I was going to need some plays. I was going to need at least 2 big ones. And he made many plays.
And forward Madison now knows when their upcoming soccer season will kick off. The Flamingos will play a 28-game regular season starting in early May, with the league's top 6 advancing to the playoffs in November. The Mingos have yet to nail down a home field for the 2021 season. Remember, last year they played their home games at Hart Park in Wauwatosa. That's it for sports. We're back after this.
Keep your family healthy and your home comfortable with help from Menards. DuPont air filters help improve indoor air quality for up to 90 days, and they reduce household allergens. They're available in multiple sizes for only $3.99 each. Knauf Insulation is an affordable solution to help you save up to 15% on your heating costs. A 40-square-foot roll of Kraft paper-faced insulation is only $9.99. Now during Menards Home Improvement Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Fusion has it all. Modern styling, spacious interior, plenty of power. Even help to inspire confidence. Ford Copilot 360. NHTSA 5-star overall crash rating. 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. So while life is full of compromises, Fusion isn't one of them. Choose Ford Credit Flex Buy in 2020 Fusion with 0% APR for 66 months with an increase in monthly payments after the first 36 months plus $3,500 cash back.
Imagine facing Wisconsin's bitter cold winter without a warm home, or the blistering heat of summer without power, then having to make the tough choice between eating or meeting other basic survival needs. Unfortunately, over 200,000 of our neighbors in need will face this difficult decision with no place else to turn, including those who are now unemployed due to the COVID-19 crisis. Keep a neighbor in crisis safely in their home during these difficult times by supporting and donating to the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund today.
Did you know that 178 million Americans are missing at least one tooth?
It's true. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we only focus on tooth replacement solutions.
Whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can create a new smile just for you.
At a price that's affordable.
Because at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we want you to
go ahead and smile.
Only Steinhoffel sells more Tempur-Pedic than anyone else. And right now, get $300 in Steinhoffel's cash with any Tempur-Pedic. We are Wisconsin's #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer.
Still a traffic jam. Just better views. Still your to-do list. Just getting more done. Still packing up? Just a little easier. The Chevy Silverado, making life's journey just better.
Right now, get $4,750 cash allowance on this 2021 Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners with an eligible GM credit card get an additional $1,750 total allowance. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
News 3 Now and Channel 3000 put top stories and breaking news at your fingertips. Video alerts and forecasts, simple and fast. Download the Channel 3000 app today. Before you make plans, download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
And Gary's got a final check of the weather out there.
Yeah, the snow moving into southern Wisconsin, but not all of this is reaching the ground. Everything north of Madison is not. From Madison southward, just starting to get down there. Notice visibility down to 2 miles in Platteville and Monroe, 3/4 of a mile in Mineral Point. So that snow will start sticking before too long. Right now, we're thinking 1 to 3 inches north of Madison, 3 to 6 inches south of Madison. Heaviest amounts down toward the Illinois state line. Winter weather advisories in effect until noon tomorrow for most of the area.
All right, Gary, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, be well, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.